Hello and welcome to the channel. In this video, as you will see, I attempted to install a Cooling Sky all aluminum radiator in my truck. It did not work out because it simply didn't fit the truck. The problem mainly has to do with the brackets at the top. There was sufficient room for the radiator to have fit if the brackets had been correctly sized and if they had provided me with the rubber supports or feet that would have been needed to stabilize the radiator and dampen the vibrations. This was my own experience. I don't know if this would apply to other Cooling Sky products or if I simply got a bad one or a wrong one or something like that. I ordered it from Amazon and selected my vehicle and checked it more than once, and when it came it looked like it would work, but once I got it in the truck, the problem with the bracket became apparent when I tried to bolt it in. So hopefully this is helpful. Please feel free to subscribe, like, and leave a comment below. Thanks. I paid a bit more money for a fully aluminum radiator. You can see this is well packed, well packaged. Have a bit of a problem. This bolt is just barely in there, but I can't get the other side lined up. I used this wrench, put it behind here to keep the drill from hitting digging into the threads on the radiator. I got a few parts from my local tractor supply place. Got this washer, a couple of these grommets, and a couple of these, which I have drilled out. I'm hoping that these will make it so I can use that radiator. Otherwise, I'm going to have to send it back. Lovely. Okay, so I got the part I drilled out on the peg and the washer right there to hopefully dampen the vibration. It's definitely not as thick as I would like, but I think it's thick as I'm going to be able to get. Hopefully it'll work. I've been struggling for days to try to get this thing to work. A nice looking radiator. I don't really want to send it back, but I don't see that I have a choice. The only other option I have is to either do a butcher job myself on this to get this to be able to bolt in, or take it to a metal fab shop and have them modify these brackets enough to make it work. I really hate to undo all this. It's taken me a long time to get this in. Very, very disappointed with this radiator. It looks like a high quality product, but obviously they didn't do their measurements. I made one final attempt to get this Cooling Sky Radiator to fit. I removed the rubber feet down here, which would mean that it's resting on the frame, metal on metal, and would be vibrating like crazy. That obviously can't have that, because it'll eventually vibrate a hole in the radiator. But even with the rubber feet removed, you see that side's also sitting directly on the frame. This would be quite loose. Going down the road, just not acceptable. Even with that, the holes do not line up. There and there, it's very close, but it doesn't fit. And short of cutting these brackets, I don't see any way for this to fit.